Morning students. In the previous class I given some assignment. These are the solution for the problem, so check your answer whether they correct or not. Okay. Do you all remember what you learnt in the previous class? Yes, we learnt about the addition and subtraction of rational number with its property. You already know how to use the property to add and subtract. Let us recall. Can anyone say the definition of rational number? Yes. The number which is in the form of p by q, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0. Okay. Today we are going to see the multiplication of rational number and its property. You all know how to multiply the integers. Let's see how to do with the rational number. In this, the multiplication means product. The multiplication of two rational numbers is equal to product of their numerator divided by product of their denominator. Thus, if a by b and c by d are two rational numbers, then the property is a by b into c by d is equal to a into c divided by b into d. Let me prove with an example. In this, I taken a two rational number as a minus 3 by 5 and a minus 4 by 7. So in this I am going to add these two terms. It is in the format of a by b into c by d. So now I am going to multiply these two rational numbers. So I get minus 3 into minus 4 divided by 5 into 7. So when I multiply minus 3 into minus 4, I get 12. Likewise, when we multiply 5 into 7, we get 35. So the multiply of numerator is 12 and the multiplication of denominator is 35. So the answer is 12 by 35. Let me move on to the next example. In this, I taken two rational number as 2 into 3 by minus 5. So now we are going to multiply these terms. So we get 2 into 3 divided by 1 into minus 5. So the answer is 6 by minus 5. Okay, can anyone guess what is the reciprocal of 5? Yes, the reciprocal of 5 is 1 by 5. Okay. Let me see the properties of multiplication. The first property is closure property. In the previous class itself, we learned when we add two rational number or subtract, when it gets the rational number, then it's said to be a closure property. Likewise, if any two rational numbers are multiplied together, the result is always a rational number. Let me prove with an example. So now I consider two rational numbers as 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. So now I am going to multiply these terms. So I get 3 into 5 divided by 4 into 6. So we know that 3 and 6, its common factor is 3. So let me cancel. 3 is cancelled as 1 and 6 is cancelled as 2. So we get 1 into 5 divided by 4 into 2. So the answer is 5 by 8. So it's proved that it is a closure property. Let me move to the next property, commutativity. The multiplication of any two rational numbers is commutative according to the commutative property of multiplication. If a by b and c by d are two rational numbers, then a by b into c by d is equal to c by d into a by b. Let me prove this condition with an example. Consider the rational numbers as minus 7 by 12 and 5 by 8. Now let me consider first the LHS. The LHS is minus 7 divided by 12 into 5 by 8. So we get minus 7 into 5 divided by 12 into 8. So when we multiply minus 7 into 5 is minus 35. Likewise 12 into 8 we get 96. So the answer LHS is minus 35 divided by 96. So likewise let me take an RHS. The RHS is 5 by 8 into minus 7 by 12. So we get 5 into minus 7 divided by 8 into 12 is equal to minus 35 divided by 96. So since the LHS equal to RHS, therefore it's proved that A by B into C by D is equal to C by D into A by B. Let me move with the next property, associativity. According to this property, if A by B, C by D, E by F are any three rational numbers, then A by B into C by D into E by F is equal to A by B into C by D into E by F. Okay, now let me prove with an example. Now I taken three rational numbers as 2 by 8, minus 5 by 6 and 7 by 2. First let me take an LHS. The LHS is 2 by 8 into minus 5 by 6 into 7 by 2. So when we multiply these terms we get 2 by 8 into minus 5 by into 7 divided by 6 into 2. So we get 2 into minus 35 divided by 8 into 12. So since we know that 2 and 12 as its common factor as 2. So when we cancel 2 we get 1, likewise 12 we get 6. So 1 into minus 35 we get minus 35. 8 into 6 48. So the LCM is minus 35 divided by 48. RHS. The RHS is 2 by 8 into minus 5 by 6 into 7 by 2 is equal to 2 into minus 5 by 8 into 6. So since 2 and 6 are common factors is 2, so 2 is cancelled as 1 and 6 is cancelled 3. So we get minus 5 by 24 into 7 by 2. So minus 5 divided by 7 divided by 24 into 2. So the RHS is minus 35 divided by 48. Therefore since RHS equal to LHS, therefore the condition is satisfied. Let me move on to the next thing, the existence of multiplication identity of rational numbers. When multiplication identity is multiplied with any rational number or any rational number is multiplied with a multiplication identity, the rational number remains the same, which means the multiplication identity for rational numbers is 1. Okay, therefore 1 into rational number is equal to the same rational number into 1 is equal to the number itself. That means the rational number is considered as A by B. So 1 into A by B is equal to A by B into 1 is equal to A by B. Let us see with an example. So the first in the first example I taken the rational number as 5 by 7. So from 5 by 7 into 1 is equal to 1 into 5 by 7 is equal to 5 by 7. Similarly, in the second example, I taken the rational number as minus 20 divided by 47. So minus 20 divided by 47 into 1 is equal to 1 into minus 20 divided by 47 is equal to minus 20 by 47. So let me answer this question. Verify the multiplication identity of minus 3 by 4. Since we know that the minus 3 by 4 is also a rational number, so according to the multiplication identity, we write it as 1 into minus 3 by 4 is equal to minus 3 by 4 into 1 is equal to minus 3 by 4. Okay, so since it's satisfied, let me move on to the next thing, the existence of the multiplication inverse of the rational numbers. The reciprocal of the rational number is called its multiplication inverse. The multiplication inverse of 3 by 5 is equal to the reciprocal of 3 by 5 is equal to 5 by 3. Similarly, the multiplication inverse of the minus 5 by 8 is equal to the reciprocal of minus 5 by 8 is equal to 8 by minus 5. We already know that 0 is a rational number. So, in this statement, the rational number 0 does not have its multiplication inverse, which means 0 does not has its multiplication inverse. The product of the rational number and its multiplication inverse is equal to the multiplication identity. That is, a rational number into its multiplication inverse is equal to 1. Let me see with an example the multiplication identity. So I taken a rational number as 3 by minus 5. So its inverse is minus 5 by 3. So from this we know that when we multiply these two terms, we get 1, which means the multiplication identity. So according to this, the multiplication inverse condition is satisfied. Okay. For a rational number a by b and its multiplication inverse b by a, such that a by b into b by a is equal to 1. So from this they given that if a number which is multiplied with its multiplication inverse, it's given that is equal to 1. Okay. So the next thing is the 1 is the multiplication inverse of itself, so is minus 7, which means the 1's multiplication inverse is minus 1. Okay. The next property is distribution of multiplication over addition. The multiplication of the rational number is the distribution over their addition or subtraction. In this thing, they has two properties. In this, they consider the three rational numbers as a by b, c by d, e by f. So the first property, which means the multiplication over addition, is a by b into c by d plus e by f into a by b into c by d plus a by b into e by f. Likewise, the second property is multiplication over subtraction. Okay, so the property is a by b into c by d minus e by f is equal to a by b into c by d minus a by b into e by f. Prove with an example. So in this I taken a 3 rational number as 3 by 4 minus 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. So from this I going to prove the first property, the multiplication over the addition. Okay, so we get so now I going to prove 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 plus 5 by 6 is equal to 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 plus 3 by 4 into 5 by 6. So from this I am going to take the LHS. The LHS is 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 plus 5 by 6. So first let me take the bracket terms. So now we are going to add these two rational numbers. So since the denominator is not equal, so let me take an LCM. The LCM is 30. So we get minus 4 into 6 plus 5 into 5. So at last we get 3 by 4 into 1 by 30. So since we know that 3 and 30 as its common factor is 3. So 3 is cancelled as 1 and 30 is cancelled as 10. So we get 1 by 40. So the LHS is 1 by 40. So now we move to the RHS. The RHS is 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5 plus 3 by 4 into 5 by 6. So now let me take the two multiplication. First let me take the multiplication terms, which means 3 by 4 into minus 4 by 5. Likewise 3 by 4 into 5 by 6. So we get 3 into minus 4 by 4 into 5. So 4 and 4 will get cancelled. So we get minus 3 by 5. Similarly, the 3 and 6 common factor is 3. So when we cancel these two terms, we get 5 by 8. So now we are going to add these two rational numbers, minus 3 by 5 plus 5 by 8. So we get minus 3 into 8 plus 5 into 5 divided by 40. So at last the RHS is 1 by 40. Since therefore it's proved the first condition is satisfied, let me move on to the second property. The second property, the distributive of multiplication over subtraction is also equal in the similar steps, but in that we add some terms. In this we are going to subtract. So since the condition is satisfied, okay. You remember in the earlier class we learnt about the multiplication and its property. Can anyone say the distributive property over addition? Yes, the property is A by B into C by D plus E by F is equal to A by B into C by D plus A by B into E by F. We already know how to use the property of multiplication of rational number. Today in our class we are going to deal with the division of rational numbers. If A by B and C by D are two rational numbers such that C divided by D is not equal to 0, then there are certain conditions. The first condition is if C by D is equal to 0, the division A by B divided by C by D is not defined, which means division by 0 is not defined. Next we move on to next condition. If m and n are two rational numbers such that n is not equal to 0, then m divided by n is a rational number obtained of multiplying m by the reciprocal of n. That is, which means m divided by n is equal to m into 1 by n. In this, n's reciprocal is 1 by n. Okay. Next we move on to next condition. Division is the inverse of the multiplication. Let me see with an example. In this example, it's given that 3 by 4 is divided by 5 by 12. So we write it as 3 by 4 divided by 5 by 4. We already know that when we want to consider that n's reciprocal. Okay, so from this m is 3 by 4. Likewise 5 by 12 is n. So n's reciprocal is 12 by 5. So when we take a reciprocal, the divide sign is changed into multiply. So we get 3 by 4 into 12 by 5. So we already know 4 and 12. Our common factor is 3. So we get 3 into 3 divided by 1 into 5. So the answer is 9 by 5. Next we move on to next example. The next example is minus 16 by 27 divided by minus 8 by 9. From this, when we change into multiply, we get minus 16 by 27 into 9 by minus 8. So when we cancel 9 and 27 in 9 tables, 9 goes 1 times, likewise 27, 3. When we cancel 8 and 16, the minus sign will get cancelled. In the 8 tables, 16 is 2 times, so we get 2 divided by 1. So we get 2 into 1 divided by 3 into 1. So the answer is 2 by 3. Next we move on to the properties of division. The first property is closure property. If a rational number is divided by some non-zero rational number, the result is always a rational number. If a by b and c by d are rational number, and since c by d is not equal to 0, so then a by b is divided by c by d is also a rational number. Forever, let be considered a by b divided by 1 is equal to a by b. We already know that. Likewise, when we take a by b divided by a by b, we get 1. Let me see some example. The first example is, in this example they given that 0 and 5 by 2 are two rational numbers, and 5 by 2 is not equal to 0. Then we write it as 0 divided by 5 by 2 is equal to, when we reciprocal 5 by 2, we get 2 by 5. So we get 0 into 2 by 5. The answer is 0. Any number is multiplied with 0, we get 0 only. Okay. So it is also a rational number. Next, move on to the next example. In this example, 4 and 2 by 3 are two rational numbers such that 2 by 3 is not equal to 0. Then we write it as 4 into 4 divided by 2 by 3 is equal to 4 into 3 by 2. Since we know that 4 and 2 are common factor is 2, so we get 2 into 3 divided by 1. Yes, 2 into 3 is 6. Okay, so it also said to be a rational number. Next we move on to the commutative property. The division of two rational numbers is not a commutative. In the starting itself they given that the division of two rational number, it is not a commutative. That is, if a by b and c by d are two rational numbers, then a by b divided by c by d is not equal to c by d divided by a by b. The same can be verified with any pair of rational number. When we take any pair of to the next property, commutativity. Division of two different rational numbers is not a commutativity. That is, if a by b and c by d are two non-zero rational numbers, then a by b divided by c by d is not equal to c by d divided by a by b. The same can be verified with any pair of rational numbers. In the in the previous first step itself, they given that two rational numbers is not a commutativity. Okay, so since in the division it's not said to be a commutativity, let me prove with an example. In this example, they given that consider two rational numbers are 2 by 3 and 4 by 3. From this thing, I first taken LHS as 2 by 3 divided by 4 by 3. From this, we wrote it as 2 by 3 into 3 by 4. So, in this 3 and 3 are common. So, let me cancel 3. Likewise, 2 and 4, its common factor is 2. So, in two tables, 2 ones are 2. Likewise, in the two tables, 4 comes in 2 times. So, we get 1 into 1 divided by 1 into 2. So, the answer is 1 by 2. Likewise, let me take an RHS. RHS is 4 by 3 divided by 2 by 3 is equal to 4 divided by 3 into 3 by 2. So, since 3 and 3 are get cancelled, likewise 1 is 1 times 4 comes as 2. So, we get 2 into 1 divided by 1 into 1, we get 2. So, since LHS is not equal to RHS, so therefore hence is not proved. Okay. Next, we move on to the next property. Similar to the commutativity, the division of the rational number is not said to be a associativity. That is, if A by B, C by D, E by F are rational numbers such that C by F is not equal to 0 and E by F is not equal to 0, then the property is A by B into C by D into E by F is not equal to A by B into C by D into E by F. Okay. Next, we move on to the identity. Identity for division of rational numbers does not exist. Likewise, inverse for the division of the rational numbers this also does not exist, which means according to the division there is no commutativity, associativity, identity and inverse. We are going to see another example. If 3.5 liter of milk cost rupees 49, find the cost of 1 liter of milk. How we can find the another cost? Yes, through division. From this, they given that 3.5 liter of milk. In this 3.5 liter is in the mixed fraction. So let me write as a proper fraction. So the cost of 1 liter is equal to 49 divided by 7 by 2. So when we reciprocal it, we get 49 into 2 by 7. So since 49 and 7 its common factor is 7. So when we cancel 7, we get 7. So we get 7 into 2. So the answer is 14. So the cost of 1 liter of milk is 14 rupees. Okay. Next, these are the assignment which you're going to do as a homework. Please write it down. Thank you.